Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking about torque screwdrivers and why we have to use them as electricians. Torque screwdrivers have been around for a little while, but they were mainly only used in commercial settings where the cables you were using were a lot larger, cause a lot more potential problem if they broke. But the main point is that all of these screws in the fuse board have to be done up to the correct tightness. If they're not correctly tightened, they can cause arcs. Basically, it just means that you could have arc where it flashes across terminals, which can lead to fires being caused. Or, for instance, in a call out I went to last week, they had no power. The main incomer hadn't been tightened up enough. She turned on the shower, caused a bit too much of a spike, turned off the power whatsoever. It just undid the screw that little bit. And got it working for in about 5-10 minutes. That was a new fuse board. It was fitted 2 years ago. So this is why they're definitely recommended. They're expensive for what they are, I must admit. But they are definitely worth it. Because each one of the terminals needs to be timed up to a different torque setting. For example, if I remember correctly, the main incomers here, the screws have to be timed up to 3.6 Newton meters. The terminals down here on the bottom of the MCBs bottom and top of the MCBs have to be tied up to 2.8, and the bars at the top have to be tied up to 2.1, if I remember correctly. And that's what you do. You put that in the bottom of the screwdriver, turn it the amount you need. It will say a little dial at the bottom that you can probably see there. And all you do is you just put it on the terminal and you will keep turning it until you hear a little click. Like that. That lets you know that there's enough torque setting on there. That's okay. That cable, no matter how much I move it, is never going to come out of that terminal. Not unless I put as much force I just did undoing the screw. And trust me, 3.6 Newton meters is an awful lot of power you need to undo that. And that's what they are. So ensure that all your electricians, when they're doing work on the fuse board, in fact, in my opinion, electricians should also be doing them on a periodic inspection because it takes about 5 minutes. So make sure they're using torque screwdrivers to ensure your terminals are done correctly and prevent the risk of any fires occurring in your property. Okay, thank you, bye.